Hi, this is Marie from Move It with Marie and Superfly Fitness, and I'm going to do a short plié tutorial with you today that is from my Ballet Fitt class. So the big thing with Ballet Fitt is, like the name, it's based on ballet, but in ballet class, it's really important the way that you hold your body, and that's the more you get familiar with that, the more you get used to holding yourself in that way, you're going to get better toning results that you're looking for. So first off, when we're starting, we're actually doing these pliés in parallel positions, so your feet should be tracking straight front and back in line with your shin bones and your knees, okay? If you tend to lock your knees or you're hyperextended like I am, you have to actually think of rotating those shins open and then lifting that pubic bone up the front of the body. You're going to be facing your bar for this, and you're going to be using a 1 pound, this is a 1 pound weighted ball, it's kind of squishy. You can use a slightly bigger ball, you can use a towel or anything else. So I'm placing the ball right in between my thighs, above my kneecaps, and again I'm thinking lifting across the front of my legs, rotating the shins open, and then zipping up the front of the body. The other really important thing with your alignment in ballet, and really just good practice in general, is to think of the bones of your body, your shoulder, hip, and ankle being nice and aligned. You're also going to think of hugging your ribs towards each other and lifting your belly button up underneath your rib cage. So what that does when you do that hugging action is it helps to lengthen the lower back. A lot of times people have the misconception that you need to tuck in order to slide. Actually, you're not tucking. You're lifting the pubic bone up and rotating the shins open and then hugging the ribs together while lifting the belly button up underneath, and then you have a nice long line. So, standing and far enough away from the bar so that your elbows can kind of bend at a 90-degree angle. All you're going to do is go up to the balls of your feet and then lower down. Up and lower. Up and lower. So you can see that it's starting to tone. You're going to feel it in your calves, but also what we're aiming for is that rather than going forward and back as you go up and down, you're really using those muscles, they're upper thigh muscles right underneath your butt, and together with the front of the body so that you're going straight up and down. And that's not only going to help to strengthen in your hips, but it's going to help to lift your butt. So you do a number of repetitions there. We usually do about 16 heel raises, or relevés as we call them in ballet. And then the second part of it is staying up on demi-pointe on the balls of your feet and coming down so that you're in a plié position. Now when you do your plié, again, you're trying to keep that nice long back and think as if you're sitting down in a chair rather than sticking out your butt, which is really unnecessary to sit down in a chair, or tucking underneath where you would just fall off the chair. You're going straight up and down. Now the important part here is that you really feel the lower abdominals pulling you up. So every time I straighten my legs, I'm thinking of pulling my low abs right in between my hip bones, in and up, in and up. So you're going to do a number of repetitions of those. And then, if you want to add a little bit more challenge, after you bend your knees, you're going to squeeze those thighs together. And as you're squeezing, you're not only using the inside of your thighs, but you're starting to tone the outside of the cheeks as well. So you get a nice full leg toning exercise here. So you do a number of repetitions there. Again, remembering, lifting those low abs up so that your low back is lengthened, hugging your ribs together, and keeping a nice long spot. So that's a thigh toning exercise that we do in Ballet Fitt. I hope you enjoyed it.